Alright, next page. So here we have function notation. Remember that function notation is just us subbing or plugging in our number and simplifying the function. So here it says f of negative 15, use function f, plug 15 in for x. So we have 2/3 times 15 plus 4. So multiplying a fraction by a whole number, 2 times 15 is 30. 30 divided by 3 is 10. So we have 10 plus 4. F of negative 15 is 14. Okay. Number 33, doing the same thing now. It's g of 4. So in the function g, I'm going to substitute 4 in for x and then simplify. Do exponents first, so 4 squared is 16, times 2 is 32. 32 minus 7 is 25, so g of 4 is 25. Okay. Number 34, we have g of negative 3 plus f of 9. So now we're just doing that function notation with two functions and then adding them together at the end. So 2 times negative 3 squared minus 7. Okay, I'm going to simplify that. That's going to be 9 times 2 is 18. 18 minus 7 is 11. So g of negative 3 is 11. I'm going to find f of 9, which would be 2/3 times 9 plus 4. So it'll be 18 divided by 3, which is 6. 6 plus 4, which is 10. So g of negative 3 is 11. F of 9, 10. 11 plus 10, 21. Alright, number 35. It asks us to write an equation or inequality from the given graph. So here we have an open circle, looks shaded here. So an open circle going to the left, x is less than negative 1. For 36, we have a closed circle at negative 2 and an open circle at 5 going to the right. So we have an or inequality. X is less than or equal to negative 2 for that closed circle going to the left, or x is greater than 5. Asks us to write the equation from the given graph. So here we can find this looking at the y-intercept is 3. And then our slope seems to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our slope is negative 4/5. So since our y-intercept is 3 and our slope is negative 4/5, we can write our equation in slope-intercept form. Y equals negative 4/5 x plus 3. 38 is an inequality. So we're going to use same kind of thing first. Our y-intercept is negative 1. Our slope appears to go up 1, 2, 3 over 1. So our slope is 3. It is a dotted line here, so I'm going to kind of do my slope-intercept outline. My slope is 3. My y-intercept is negative 1. Here, this is an inequality. We can tell because of the shading and the dotted line, but mostly the shading, I guess. And so it's a dotted line. It's shaded below, so it should be less than and no or equal to. Alright, number 39. Ask us to solve the system. Doesn't give us a method. I'm looking at it and saying probably elimination. I'm going to try to eliminate the y's because they can both be 10. I'm going to multiply this top one by negative 5. So I can get my y to be 10, and then multiply the bottom by 2. Okay, so as I do that, I have negative 25x minus 10y equals positive 20. Okay, on the bottom I have 8x plus 10y equals 14. I'm going to add these two together. That'll give me negative 17x, those cancel out, equals 34. Divide by negative 17, and x will equal negative 2. So because x is negative 2, I can plug that in into either one of these equations and find y. I'm going to plug it into the top equation, the bottom equation. 4 times negative 2 plus 5y equals 7. That's negative 8 plus 5y equals 7. I'll add 8 to both sides. 5y equals 15, so y is 3. So x is negative 2, y is 3. I'm going to write that in as an ordered pair, as I should for all of my system solutions. Negative 2, 3. Number 40. This is set up for substitution. We can tell because y is already by itself. So we have 3x plus 2, and now I'm substituting negative 3x plus 11 for y. Those are the same thing. So 3x minus 6x plus 22 equals 7 as I distribute this. Combine my like terms. This is negative 3x. I'm going to subtract 22 from both sides, and that gives me negative 15. And so x is 5. Because x is 5, I can plug that into the top equation to find y. Y equals negative 3 times 5 plus 11. So that's negative 15 plus 11. So y equals negative 4. So my solution, 5, negative 4.